Hello everyone and welcome to our latest series ABC Spotlight, where we present to you Aditya Birla Capital's Money Solutions. We bring to you our best minds to walk you through it in a jiffy. And today we have with us Mr. Balasubramanian, the MD and CEO of Aditya Birla Sun Life AMC, who will be explaining to us about the Multi Asset Allocation Fund. Welcome Mr. Balasubramanian.
Thank you, Srishti.
Mr. Balasubramanian, they say one is a loan, two is a company, but three is a party. And that's what the new multi-asset allocation fund is all about. So how exactly does this work?
So then the word itself explains, right? Multi-asset allocation fund. Itself is like three different people working together, with three different mindset, different emotions. But only all of them come together to bring in a success. Multi-asset allocation fund exactly does the same. I think when you go to the market for investing, you invest in equity, invest in fixed income, invest in gold, invest in silver, you also invest in REIT and InvIT. So all the three asset classes put together comes in one fund which is called multi-asset allocation fund. But otherwise, you will go actually buy an equity separately, fixed income separately, or buy gold separately, silver separately. All the three actually come together in one. It takes into account the various risks associated with each of these instruments. At the same time, as three funds working for different purposes, all will get together to bring in a success. The same way, this multi-asset allocation fund also brings all the three asset classes together in one.
Oh, that's pretty easy for people also to understand and invest into. So it's interesting to know the differences of the asset class actually makes them into a complete unit. So Mr. Balasubramanian, why is asset allocation important?
So asset allocation is important because each and asset classes, one has to understand that they go through its own vagaries times.
Okay.
Sometimes they do well, sometimes they do very badly. There's nothing which is permanent in this world, but everything is subject to volatility. Equity market, there are times will continue to do very well, but will go through its own period of flat period. At the same time, fixed income asset class also will do very well. It acts as a cushion. The reason why asset allocation is important, when times actually go for a period of volatility in equity, fixed income acts as a cushion in the overall portfolio. At the same time, gold as an asset class, all of us like to own. There are periods when the inflation becomes a concern, then gold as an asset class does well. Assuming there is a big amount of industrial activities picks up, then silver as an asset class does well. Therefore, asset allocation actually takes into account the variety of worry that investors may have looking at various market behaviors, looking at various asset classes. That actually takes care into account. That is completely taken care into account in the asset allocation funds. Therefore, asset allocation is something very important for investors to look at each of the asset classes that takes into account the various the potential of that segment, and basis you consider investing in the asset class. At the same time, it also takes into account the variety of volatility that could come in. It acts as a question of the portfolio. Therefore, asset allocation always key from building a longer term portfolio. Second is it also takes the emotion. I think whenever we do actually, there is an element of momentum play. Suddenly you get extremely bullish, suddenly you become extremely bearish. Yeah. But asset allocation is something brings you a disciplined way of investing. The long term, what brings you success in the investment world is a discipline that you will apply in the asset allocation model. Is something for the longer term investing, and the benefit will come only if you have a discipline of investing. Asset allocation, that's why it comes in a key success for investors to apply.
Okay, so it should be continuous. At the same time, it should be for a long-term period.
Exactly.
That's great. Mr. Balasubramanian, could you highlight three big reasons to invest into the multi-asset allocation fund?
I think clearly is one, all the three in one.
Yeah.
So that itself gives you answers. Second is it also takes you away the emotion which attached to the market. Sometimes you turn bullish or bearish on certain asset classes. That's completely is taken away in the multi-asset allocation fund. The money manager will look at fundamentals of each of the segment, basis which you'll have a higher exposure to equity, or you'll have, of course, allocation to various asset classes. That also comes in. And finally, the discipline. I think what's most important, as I mentioned earlier, the discipline way of investing is actually have a fixed allocation goes to each of the asset classes. That actually gives you the longer term benefit, which I think more predictable, satisfying, at the same time fulfill your needs.
Okay, so that's the three big reasons that you should take in care when you are investing in an asset allocation fund. Mr. Balasubramanian, who would invest in the multi-asset allocation fund?
Of course, it's meant for everybody. Okay. It doesn't differentiate. It's only meant for some segment of the people. Is not meant for some segment of the investors. It's meant for every investor who takes exposure to equity. Every investor who wants a longer term comfort by way of approaching the asset allocation, which is the key principle on which you build your portfolio, are meant for all investors. At the same time, anybody who actually has a large pool of money, so lying in say fixed deposit or lying actually in instruments that carries higher risk. But this is multi-asset allocation fund is something through which actually he can actually take care of the risk associated for his existing investment by investing in multi-asset allocation fund. Actually, therefore, it doesn't differentiate on the age-wise or any kind of class of investors. It's meant for everyone. At the same time, somebody who is not exposed to equity at all, or not exposed to fixed income at all, or having everything in gold. And those investors probably should consider multi-asset allocation fund as part of the diversification of portfolio within the existing portfolio.
So it is for both the person who's taking the risk and person who doesn't want to take the risk, because this balances it out.
Exactly.
Great. Thank you very much, Mr. Balasubramanian, for those insights. And dear viewers, remember 3-in-1 to investment done. Short bites on Aditya Birla Capital Money Solutions coming to you in our next episode of ABC Spotlight. Stay tuned.
Mutual fund investments are subject to market risks. Read all scheme-related documents carefully.